Hi there, my Battlefield friends and fans. Welcome back to Battlefield 1. I hope you're still playing Battlefield 1 because recently I heard in the comments on Facebook that some people were saying that they went back to Battlefield 4 because they feel there are not enough options and battles and features and whatnot in Battlefield 1. And I'm not really surprised that this happens because it happens basically every time a new Battlefield comes out, people try it out, and then they go back to the old, what they know, and it's like, oh, let me go back to the old. And I think it has a lot to do with people just like to revisit memories. They have good memories with the game that they spent 2 years playing on, and they want to go back and get those feelings again that they had. And I have to say, I was a huge fan of Battlefield 4, and maybe someday I'll revisit it, but right now I have so much fun in Battlefield 1. I have not ever gotten bored with this game, especially now that we have custom games. I haven't even tried all the games that are there. I have never played Rush. I have never played Domination. I've never played Team Deathmatch. I mean, I can still try out all those new game modes and types. I haven't even tried all the weapons yet. I mean, I've tried a lot of weapons and I have some favorites. But my goal is to still actually go through all the weapons, but I haven't even gotten to that yet. I have just too much fun right now with the smile. Sorry, I always call this weapon smile, but it's just so much easier. Maybe you do too. But oh my god, I hate this gas. I really hope to do something about this gas. It's just absolutely crazy. Did you know when one of your team members throws gas, that actually affects your accuracy as well? So if your team member throws gas, they not only kill the enemy, but they actually also may kill you by just making it impossible for you to fire back at an enemy because your accuracy goes way down when you're gassed up. It's basically, I find that very realistic actually, because you know, it's like in Battlefield 4 when someone threw fire, or I think it was in Hardline actually, and if it was enemy fire, you died, and if it was fire from a bomb from a team member, you could literally walk through the fire and nothing happened to you, which was very, very unrealistic. And I actually like that you get affected by your own fire. I mean, if you have like a fire tripwire, or you throw an incinerating grenade at your own feet and you don't realize that, you literally die. And that's really, really cool, because I feel like I love some type of realism in games, because that's what you expect, that's what you know from real life. It's just awkward, it's weird, it's like it stuns you when something doesn't happen as you expected. Of course you get used to it, but you know, I burned myself a few times, and I also got burned by some team member that made a mistake and didn't throw the grenade where it was supposed to go. And I just kind of went into a quick match last night because I was kind of too lazy to go and find a match. I just, you know, quick in and out because it was late, and I ended up not in a custom game, which I was expecting to, because that's what I played last, and I thought that every time you click on quick match, it actually gets you into the type of match that you played before, like last time. And it wasn't the case this time. I was playing regular conquest, and I was kind of like, oh no, we're probably gonna have this unbalanced situation again, you know, where the one team is completely overpowering because my team is completely full of noobs, or people who maybe are not necessary noobs but who just don't care about winning. And I was kind of a little bit like anticipating, I was negative about it, but then I realized quickly that for once I was in the team that was actually owning the other team, but not so bad that it got boring, because I don't like to be in a team that basically has to spawn trap the other team to get some excitement out of the game. This game was actually very tight, as you can see in the score above. We're just always slightly in the lead here, and so the enemy pushed hard and they gave us a really, really, really good match, and I just had a blast, and I stuck with this team about 4 matches, and I had an amazing time. And this guy, someone just took my kill. Don't you like that when people just take your kill? You just have this, your shot all lined up and someone takes your kill, and I thought it's gonna happen here again because this guy disappeared. But then I think, I don't even know, yeah, it wasn't my grenade. Someone actually did take my kill, but look at here. Someone is presenting himself on a platter. Isn't that nice? And since my last video from a few days ago, I think it was only a couple of days ago, actually, we just had new news coming out from DICE, and that is that they were announcing that they will bringing the community test environment short CTE online soon. They didn't say exactly when, but soon sounds pretty good. But they're gonna only start on PC initially, unfortunately. That's what they did with Battlefield 4. But then they will later expand it to other platforms as soon as they can. So we'll see what that means, as soon as they can. It could be in a year from now. It could be in 6 months from now. We don't know. I've actually never participated in CTE. And if that comes to Xbox One, I actually may give it a try this time and see what it's all about, but I never felt the urge to do that in Battlefield 4. Nor did I feel like it in Battlefield Hardline. I was just having enough fun with the game, and I somehow never got into it, never signed up, kind of forgot about it. And I may actually really try this out. Unfortunately, we have to wait if we don't have a PC. But if you have a PC, you will actually be able to participate in testing out the upcoming February patch with more content to be added down the line, presumably from the They Shall Not Pass DLC. So that must be very, very exciting for all of those of you who can participate in the very first CTA operation, or whatever you call that. The first round of invites is currently rolling out to select community members and some series veterans. You'll be able to redeem the code through Origin, which will then unlock access to the game. If you weren't picked for this round, you can register through the game's companion app on iOS and Android. Once installed, select the community test environment from home. After agreeing to the terms, you should see the CTE added to your Origin client. This is a separate download from the main game and is labeled as such. Finally, you need to be a premium member to be allowed access. There you have it, another reason to become premium member. And no, I'm not being paid, and nobody told me to say so. I love premium, I'm a huge fan, and I can highly suggest it to anyone who is a huge fan and doesn't have premium. I don't understand why not. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, bye bye.